There's still a lot of uncertainty right now in the PC building space. Prices are at an all-time high, stock is very limited, and AI is still taking over our husbands and wives. But you know what? It's a brand new year. Maybe your tax refund's coming in very soon, or maybe your birthday's coming up, and you want to build yourself a capable gaming PC for 2026, but you're unsure of what to build because of the current pricing. Well, that is why we're here at the Microcenter in the Tustin location, so we can find out exactly how much it's going to cost to build a capable AM5 Gaming PC in 2026. How much is it going to cost?
I don't know, you tell me.
Well, that's why we're here to find out. Let's go. So the goal of today's video is to get the most value out of our AM5 Gaming PC. We don't necessarily have a budget, but I do want to stay around 1,500 bucks because I feel like if you're going to build a capable 1440p or even a 4K system on AM5, you're going to land around there anyways because of the memory prices. And right now it's kind of impossible to do budget builds because the prices go up and down so drastically that we can't keep up. So if we stay under $1,500, great. If not, it's not the end of the world.
For once, we might have to break our rule of always staying under no matter what.
Yeah, I think we can hold off on the budget builds and just kind of focus on the best value system we can build on the AM5 platform. I think that's the best place to start. So since we're building a value system, it makes the most sense starting with the bundles. And this is what really separates Microcenter from all the competitors. You save so much money from the bundles and you can put that money towards storage upgrade or anything else in your system. Let's see what kind of bundles Microcenter has currently. We have a 7600X bundle for 350 bucks. This comes with a B650E motherboard and a single stick of 16 gigs of RAM.
16 gigs isn't gonna cut it.
It isn't, but we can always add another 16 gigs if you want. So that's a pretty good option. The next one up, 7600X 3D, which is a much better chip. This one is going for $430, comes with a B580.
Huh? 580? You mean 850?
The coffee hasn't kicked in yet, hold on. This one comes with an MSI B850 motherboard and a single stick of 16 gigs for $430. And then if you want more cores, we can go with the 7700X, which is 550 bucks. But since we're focusing mostly on gaming, I feel like the 7600X 3D is the better chip. That's a solid processor.
So gaming wise, I would say the 7600X 3D is much better because of the 3D V-cache, but the 7700X is gonna be good for multitasking.
Yeah.
So that's where you gotta pick and choose.
That's where you can actually choose. So if you want more of like a streaming or multitasking, editing videos, graphic design, then I would ideally go with the Ryzen 7. But since we're focusing mostly on a gaming PC, the 7600X 3D bundle is gonna be the best choice. Let's go pick up the CPU. Let's go. Go.
It's rolling.
Oh, okay. So the motherboard that the bundle comes with is the MSI B850. The fact that we're getting a B850 motherboard with the bundle is already a huge plus. And I believe it's this one, right? The Gaming Pro Wi-Fi 6E.
I believe so.
Really nice features on this board, 4 DIMM slots. We got built-in Wi-Fi 6E, single Gen 5 M.2 slot on the top, and then we have another Gen 4 M.2 slot on the bottom. Only 2? It's a B850 board. There's only 2.
Yeah, but it's our entry-level B850 board.
Ah, I mean 2 is more than plenty. We normally always put 1 anyways, but...
If you went with something like the Tomahawk, for example,
yeah,
that one has 3.
That one has 3?
I think so.
Wow.
I haven't used MSI stuff in a while.
Still, we're getting a B850 board. Let's go. Holy moly, this is a gold mine, Arya. I've never seen this much DDR5 memory in my life. This entire section is probably worth more than the entire GPU.
This is probably 1 Bitcoin right here.
This is 1 Bitcoin right here. Wow, I'm just gonna grab all this. Hold up.
Let's go.
I'm holding like a stack. That's crazy. Okay.
You struggling over there?
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't pull it all out. So the bundle comes only with 1 stick of 16 gigs, so we're gonna have to pick up 2 to make up the 32 gigabyte. 1 stick is going for 175 bucks. Oh, actually, $400? Is that? MSRP is $400, ladies and gents. It's almost the cost of a 5060 Ti, actually. That's crazy. So we're gonna grab 2 of these. All right. Let's check out some more memory prices over here, Arya. See what's going on over here. Surprisingly, we have more stock than last time. Remember, this was entirely empty.
All this was empty.
Let's check DDR5. Corsair Vengeance RGB. This is kind of like the staple of a lot of DDR5 kits. This one's going for $340. So not terrible. I gotta choose my words wisely. I mean, obviously the prices are a lot higher, but it hasn't gone up. It hasn't gone up since the whole Ramageddon. This is the best we can do right now. You have to deal with it. You have to accept it and live with it. This is the current state of PC building right now. But yeah, in Microcenter's defense, I mean, you're not gonna find a kit like this anywhere else on the other platform. This is the cheapest you can find right now. Now, personally, if you ask me, if you wanna save the most money on a 32 gigabyte DDR5 kit, I would go with the Crucial Sticks because these are currently the cheapest priced DDR5 kit at Microcenter. They're $300 for both the white and the black kits. And personally, I would not pay anything over $350 for a 32 gigabyte DDR5 kit. That should be like the absolute maximum. If you guys don't care for RGB and you want to save the money, I would go with the Crucial Sticks right now since the prices are at the lowest. $300 for a 32 gigabyte 6000 mega transfer kit. I think CL36 timing as well. These are gonna be the go-to if you're building a white theme PC or even a black one. If you're not going with the bundle. The bundle still has the best deal with the G.Skill memory, but if you're not going bundle and you're picking the parts separately, the Crucial is the way to go. All right, time for maybe I should have tossed that. This is that would have been a very expensive mistake. Let's talk about the GPU real quick, okay? If I were to build this PC for a family member or even a friend, they would come up to me and say, hey, I want a solid 1440p PC to play my favorite games in high settings. I would only recommend the RX 9070 XT, especially in today's market. When you compare that with its competitor, the 5070 Ti, the raw performance is very similar. It's only when you enable DLSS and frame gen is when the 5070 Ti takes the lead, but there's a huge problem. The 5070 Ti goes for like
800, 900 bucks at
least. 840 bucks, I believe, which is $240 more than the 9070 XT. And we're building a value system. It just makes sense to go with the 9070 XT in this instance. If you want to save more money and downgrade the GPU, then the 9060 XT would be a better option too, but I feel like for around $1,500, the 9070 XT is still the king, the value king, I should say.
So the only difference between two really is just the memory. That's it. The memory capacity is still the same. It's just the speed. Gotcha. So the NVIDIA side they have GDDR7, but on the AMD side they have GDDR4 or not.
You good, Arya? Are you good? 4, we jumped a few generations, my guy. Yeah, GDDR6 on AMD as opposed to GDDR7 on NVIDIA. But what does that translate to in real world performance?
I haven't noticed
nothing for gaming, at least, right? And currently the cheapest 9070 at Microcenter is gonna be the ASRock Challenger, coming in at $600, which is honestly the best price.
Right now it's a bit of a steal.
It's a bit of a steal when you compare it to other retailers for sure. So let's snag it while we're here. Wow, I've never seen this many RX 550s, Arya. Check this out. We have literally 3 shelves of the 550s. Are people actually buying this?
I don't even know what to say to this.
That's crazy.
What game can you still play on an RX 550? That's the better question.
Minesweeper. We got the B570s.
On the bottom.
No B580s still. Plenty of 9060s, 9070 non-XTs, a ton of 9070 XTs in stock as well. So yeah, if you guys are looking to build an AMD system, there's plenty of stock here at Microcenter. But we are here for the ASRock Challenger. That is the most affordable 9070 XT here at Microcenter. This actually used to go for $580 for a while, but they brought the price back up to 600 bucks. Still one of the most affordable 9070 XTs. I think this retails for 700 on other retailers. This is gonna be the better option for our budget. All right, let's go.
I'm more interested to see the NVIDIA side actually.
I do wanna check out the stock of the NVIDIA cards. Let's go check that out. No 5090s. They're all out of stock. We only got some
Astro 5080s.
Yeah, we got some Astros, we got TUF, and then straight to 5070 Ti, 5070s.
Oh, the Pro Arts are now in stock as well.
Yeah, but they're only 5080s. 5090s, especially with the current pricing. What is going on? It goes for $4,500 minimum. Have you seen the pricing on the 5090s? They're minimum $4,500.
really bad at the moment.
I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I mean, there's a ton of 5070s in stock, 5060 Ti's.
5070 Ti is at 1K now.
That's wild. And even 5060s here though. But honestly, if you're buying a GPU, Microcenter is the only place to buy at the lowest price. I feel like we don't give Microcenter enough credit because they're always giving us gamers the best price compared to all the other online retailers. Like the 9070 XT we just got was $100 less.
You can't get that thing for 600 anywhere.
Exactly. This is literally the only place where you can get the lowest price. But crazy that 5090 is out of stock. Even with the current pricing, that's crazy. Arya, today is our lucky day.
What makes you say that?
That's literally the last one in the entire shelf. Unless you want to SATA drive.
Huh?
Here it is, Crucial P310, 1 terabyte, Gen 4 drive actually, 7,000 megabytes per second read. This is one of the fastest drives for NVMe. $107 too, actually, it's a really good price.
What were we getting those before? Like 50,
A lot more.
60 bucks?
Yeah, yeah. All right, what do you got for coolers, baby? That was cringe, hold on. Now, obviously we need a cooler for the build because the 7600X3D doesn't come with the cooler. And normally I would have gone with a thermal all-right 360 AIO, but the prices have gone up since last time. I think last time they were like 55 or 60 bucks.
50, 60 bucks. Matter of fact, I think we used it in Phoenix.
Did we?
I think so.
But yeah, 360 AIO was going for around like $60 at the time. Now it's going for 70. So I feel like we can go with an air cooler this time. Plus, we don't need that much cooling. It's a six core. It's a 6-core, 12-thread processor. We don't need a 360 IO. I feel like we can get away with just an air cooler. And plus,
worst case scenario, if temps are high, you can always come back, swap it out.
That's an easy upgrade in the future, yeah. So in order to keep the cost down, I feel like we should check out the air cooler section. I'm feeling a little adventurous today, Arya.
What do you have in mind?
I feel like it's been forever since we've done a white themed build.
Like a full-on white build, or
we can't do a full-on white build because the motherboard is black,
right,
and the memory sticks are black. But maybe we should toss in some white components this time to spice it up. Okay. You know, for the sake of spice, because spice.
A zebra build in a way. No, bad one.
Where did that analogy come from? First of all, a zebra has a equal number of black and white stripes, so that would technically be a balanced white and black theme. So no, it wouldn't be zebra. More like a reverse panda. Oh wait, no, panda, an actual panda, right? Because panda has more black spots than white.
I was about to say, Wonder World's a reverse panda.
Okay, black and whitish themed PC. So I feel like let's go with a white cooler. We have a few options. We've got the Montech NX400 ARGB. This one's going for $40. What else do we have? We also have the Hyper 212 Halo.
I feel like that's always been our go-to.
$5 cheaper. That's like an In-N-Out burger.
That's always been our go-to.
This is a good contender. Arctic has this, but this is $60 because it's got dual fans. It's got the sandwich design.
Thermalright?
I feel like Thermalright needs to rebrand to Thermal Nollarite until memory prices go back down. So yeah, I mean, I'll let you decide. How about this? I feel like I'm always deciding when it comes to these builds. I'm okay with either, but I'll let you decide.
I feel like for once we can make a little bit of change and not go with the Montech.
That was good. You almost had me the first half. You almost had me. That's good. All right, let's go with this. Here's another really, really good option for those of you who want to save the most money. And I feel like the open box aisle doesn't get enough love at Microcenter, because you guys can find some insane deals on open box motherboards, which are practically brand new. It's just missing a few accessories for like a fraction of the cost. Like for example, this board here, the Tough Gaming B650E Wi-Fi, $75 because it's incomplete. This was $200 before, and they dropped it down by more than half. Let's find out what's missing inside this board. Look, well, that's why things are missing. Okay, we got the SATA cables, we got the screws. Right off the bat, it looks like it's missing the Wi-Fi antenna, but the board itself looks like it's practically brand new. And here, I'll confirm this right now with you guys. Yeah, the Wi-Fi antenna is missing. But look at the condition
you
of the
get
motherboard.
Three slots for the storage as well.
Any damages in the pins? What you
Hope
guys?
not. I'm assuming not since cover's still there, but let's find out.
Look at that, clean, no damage on the pins whatsoever. All it's missing is a Wi-Fi antenna, which you can pick up for like 15 bucks.
15, 20 bucks.
And even then you're getting like half off. So if you guys are trying to save the most money and let's say the bundle's out of stock and you're near a Microcenter, obviously, it's definitely worth it to check the open box aisle. I mean, look at how many motherboards there are to choose from. That's just one of the many that you can pick. Let's see if you can find one with the Wi-Fi antenna for around the same price.
There's a Gigabyte one all the way at the end, the gaming one I'm seeing. How much is this one?
This one? $77. B650 Gaming X. This one is also incomplete.
I believe this is a $150 board too.
$150 board?
I think so.
No antenna.
Even then.
No cover.
Still.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like people are sleeping on open box deals, to be honest. And this was gonna be our plan B if our bundle was out of stock. We were gonna pick up the CPU and then get an open box motherboard to save the most money. Here's one, 105 bucks. I'm assuming this one has the antenna because it's a little higher. Practically brand new motherboard for $105. How much does this retail for?
I think that's like 140, 150 at least. A lot of these B650 boards, the good ones at least, they're around the 150, 200 range. 150
bucks. So essentially saving like 45 bucks just because the box is open. The seal is missing. So if you guys are shopping around, definitely check the open box section. Wouldn't it be cool if one day I walk into a Microcenter and I see one of my mouse pads hanging from here? How awesome would that be?
That'd be really cool.
That'd be really cool, right?
15-minute drive, pick up a pad, go. No more waiting for shipping.
Save money on shipping costs, exactly. One day. Okay, power supply time. We need at least 750 watts to power our entire system. Honestly, we can get away with 650 watts. A lot of people need less power than they think, believe it or not, but it's always good to get something extra for future proof. And the best way you can tell how much power you need is you can go on Microcenter. There's a power wattage calculator on there. In fact, we'll put our parts list right now and I'll tell you we need, what, 500 to 600 watts. Really? The best way to shop for the correct wattage power supply is figure out how much wattage your system uses and multiply it by 1.2. That's kind of like the general consensus. So in our case, we can either go with a 750 watt or even an 850 watt, depending on the prices. So let's see what Microcenter has.
We have a lot of choices here, actually.
Speaking of a lot of choices, this is the first time I'm seeing a 750 watt power supply from Lee & Lee. Have you seen this before?
I haven't seen that exact model, but I've seen 750 before. They had the Lee & Lee Edge in 750, but not this one.
This is a new model, and it's going for $70. A Lee & Lee bronze certified, I believe it's non-modular power supply. That's not bad.
But I mean, it still has all the cables on the side.
It does not have the 12VH power cable.
Which we're running AMD anyway.
Oh wait, so no, it does.
It does?
It's a 450 watt though. Which
is
good enough for up to
5080.
5080. For $70? Yo. $69.99 for this one. We can honestly get away with this if we really need to. Let's see what else do we have.
These have to be new because I've never seen these ones at all.
They are. They're definitely new at Microcenter. Our beloved power spec. Let's see what we got over here.
Would you like to risk it with a 500 watt? We can always.
I will end you. We do have an 850 watts for $15 more.
Are you going to upgrade this system soon? Or are you going to stick with it for a while, have that extra headroom, and later on, you know?
It's $15. You get 100 watts more. And this one's semi-modular as opposed to non-modular. You know what, I'll let you decide on this one too. No more hints. Pick anything you want and I will accept it.
Well, two key things. That one is semi-modular and it's gold certified. Non-modular, bronze certified. I'm going to take the gold one.
You're talking to yourself at this point. You're going with this one.
I'm going to take the gold one, yeah.
Did Aria make the right choice? Let me know in the comment section.
For 15 bucks, I'd rather get.
Would you guys save $15 and go with 100 watts less and non-modular? Or would you make that upgrade? If this is gonna push us over $1,500, I will cry.
Well, actually, here, I'm gonna give you guys another thing as well between these two. If you want less cable clutter, then go with that one. But if you don't care about cable clutter, you're just gonna jam everything in, then feel free, go with the bronze one.
But yeah, I think you made a good choice with this one. Let's go. Last but not least, it's finally time to pick the case, and Arya, I already know what case I'm going with.
What do you have in mind?
This is one of the very few times where I walk into Microcenter and I already know what case I'm going with, and it's one of the new cases that Microcenter actually carries. It's the Linley V100R.
The Vector one?
Is that what it's called?
I think it's the Vector V100.
Okay.
You're talking about one of the glass panels on the side?
The slanted power supply shroud and the 4 AORGB fans included for $75. It is incredible value, and in fact, it's one of their top 5 selling cases, right next to the Montec one and the Landcool 207. And since we got a white cooler, I feel like we should do a semi-white build in it. Here it is, brand new shipment as well, I think. You got the V100. This is the case without the fans included, which I believe goes for $60, but for $15 more, why not go with the R?
It's worth it.
Literally 4 more RGB fans, which pays for themselves. Just gotta make sure we got the white one. Here it is, yeah. This is the white one. You think I can do this one hand? Okay, no I can't, hold on.
Would you like to talk about the aftermath first before?
We do not talk about this. It was a mild casualty. That's it.
All right, how do you feel about this build?
Well, doing pretty good actually.
You okay?
You're the reason why we're in this mess.
The cat?
AI generated.
Oh no, not again.
Dude, I've been watching your stuff for like 8 years now.
8 years,
Yeah.
OG. Nice.
Yeah,
You want to be part of the super quiz? You can win up to a $100 Microcenter gift card.
probably.
No, all right, fair enough, man.
Yeah.
Nice meeting you, otherwise.
Tested or
Yeah, no, you're good, man. Take care. Bye-bye. This is one of the main reasons why we stopped doing the super quiz, because 99% of the time when we offer it, people just don't want to participate because I feel like they're afraid of being humiliated in front of hundreds and thousands of people because they might not know the question. But it's like, you lose nothing. Maybe a little bit of dignity and pride, but best case scenario, you win a $100 Microcenter gift card. I just feel like people are shy. I don't know. Okay.
How are you feeling? Well,
Honestly,
really, there's no budget, so.
honestly, I will say this. I feel like we have a solid system. We pick really good parts here. Are we going to stay around the $1,500 budget? I'm not too sure. I think we went over it. But I think this is a solid value AM5 Gaming PC, without a doubt.
It is.
Let's place our bets.
I'm gonna say 15-20.
Really? I'm going to say 15-30.
15-30?
Yeah. Loser buys in and out.
Deal.
Let's see. Oh, the Leon case is $5 more because it's white, I think. It went up. It's not $75
did it?
anymore. Yeah, it's $80. I thought the power supply was...
No, we changed it. That's why I goofed. That power supply was $15 more because we swapped it.
That's a good thing we were wrong. We're actually way below the $1,500 budget. That's crazy. This would have cost like $1,800 minimum somewhere else. The fact that we got a Microcenter, we're able to take advantage of the discounts. You were the closest technically. Damn it.
3-2.
Damn it. I'm impressed. We probably could have got a 360 cooler actually.
Especially with the RAM prices, that's why I'm surprised. It was actually below
Yeah,
1,500.
it's because of the bundle. The bundle saved us for sure. Awesome. Thanks, Pablo. Wow. Wow. I still can't believe we got away with $1,500. To be fair, I mean, we would have been able to fit a 5070 Ti like what, 4 months ago inside this build. Even with the increased prices, I still think this is a pretty impressive
We were
deal.
able to do, what was it, 5070 Ti and a 7800X 3D
Yeah.
combo.
4 months ago, what, 4 or 5 months ago?
4 or 5 months ago.
Times have changed, but given today's market prices, I mean, I'm impressed that we're able to do this for less than $1,500. We could have gotten a 360 AIO or maybe even a better bundle, but yeah.
But I'm noticing something. Where is the Cybertruck?
It's currently in the shop. It's getting rewrapped at the moment. I'm excited. I'm excited for this build. Let's go home and put it together.
Hold on, let me take my time.
You guys know the drill. Let's kick some ass. Let's go. Down there. I got your heels, buddy. There's another team coming. We are pushing minimum 200 frames. High settings. Woo! We're in second place with 13,000 points. I got a pretty decent team. Temp size are doing pretty good too. 75C on the CPU, 65C on the GPU. Nice try, kid. Oh, you know what? It's time for FSR 3. That's my little hack. Oh wow, that boosted us to 360. We're going to the second round. Only difference is now we have FSR 3 enabled, so let's go, team! Nice. Good fights, boys. No way! Oh man, oh man. Well, there you have it. $1,500 can still get you quite a bit in 2026, even in the midst of Ramageddon. I mean, sure, this PC would have cost around $1,200 a few months ago, but the savings we got shopping at Microcenter helped lessen the blow. If I were to buy the CPU, the motherboard, and 1 stick of memory outside of Microcenter, I would have paid $681. The Microcenter bundle saved me $251. That's basically almost a free CPU, or in this case, we broke even paying for the higher prices of a DDR5 memory. In other words, the savings that we normally would have gotten from going with a bundle at Microcenter went into covering the price increase of DDR5 memory, if that makes any sense. Not to mention the cost of the graphics card. It's $80 cheaper at Microcenter as opposed to buying it from an online retailer. So overall, yeah, you're gonna be saving way more money at Microcenter. In the end, the total cost was actually a lot lower than we expected, so we technically could have upgraded to a 360mm AIO and still stayed under the $1,500 budget. So the major takeaway from today's video is that if you're planning on building an AM5 system this year and you do have the means to get to a Microcenter, then do it, because you will actually save quite a lot of money towards your system. Links to everything will be posted down below. As always, if you guys are enjoying the Microcenter videos, make sure to toss a like and subscribe because I got a ton more coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.